What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Live at 5. I've got Quinn with me today, and today we're talking about Remette knives. But before we jump into that, how are you guys doing? What are you guys carrying? I see we got Michael drums. Good afternoon, man. Eric, what's going on? Jack saying hi. I'm glad you made it this time, man. I know you were busy last time. David, what's going on, man? And of course, the winner from the giveaway, which you still haven't messaged me, Tyler. I still got that patch for you, man. So let me know if you still want it. What are you carrying, man?
Awesome. Well, hey, today I have got my Remette XO M-Lock. That is their gravity knife with their locking mechanism on it there. It's a CPM 3V. Love this guy. Absolute beauty of a knife.
I think the smaller one's way cooler than the original.
For sure.
Ronnie, what's up, man? You got anything else on you?
Nope, that's all I got today. What about you, man? What are you carrying?
Man. I got the Archer on me today.
Have to.
Yeah. Got the Techno Carbon. Oh, I actually like how that's showing up in the light this time.
That's such a nice inlay.
And then I've got from the Maker Syndicate, I got a FO side piece. Sorry, I can't say the full thing, but yeah, from Nice Guy Machine Co. So love these two things, and I went ahead and took my bead off. Sent a message last week. Y'all have email? We do, man. Info at House of Blades will be what me and Susie will see. So if you want to send us a message there, we can get your deets, man. I'm sorry. I checked the Instagram. Maybe it just got sent to a different box. I'll look again. But yeah, so took my bead off of my beer bomb and tossed it on there. And then I have something else. I won't pull out the flashlight because the flashlight's the same, but I've got another beer bomb going into the collection. This one is the Old Dirty. So this is number 5 of 15. Only 15 were made. And yeah, I've been wanting this one for a while, so I picked it up. Like this all beat up.
Nice, man. Yeah, that's got a good distressed look to it. Looks great.
Yeah, what are you guys carrying? Let me know. Drop it down in the chat.
Have the bailout.
Bailout. Nice, man.
Good workhorse.
It is. You know, I sold a bailout to a guy. Mm-hmm. We were talking about the titanium one, man. It looks sick, but it's just, I feel like the aluminum, the price tag, and then that aluminum one has the glass breaker. It just feels better in hand with the texturing they did on it. So Michael's got a CRKT fixed Siwi and a CRKT Montosa
folder.
I'm trying to think about what the Montosa is.
I can't think of it off the top of my head. The aftermarket tie scales, that's the way to do it.
Yeah, he says, I need to get a new knife.
Don't we all?
I'm carrying the Chavez RCK9.
Nice.
Oh, and he's got the Typhon. Dude, I want the Typhon beer bomb as well. I missed out on the last 2 drops for beer bombs, which sucks because they had they brought the OGs back, so it's a lot thinner. You can use it like the tip for screwdrivers and stuff. Cool, guys. Well, keep dropping your stuff down there. Make sure you like the video, of course. And we're going to jump into the first one that we got here, which are going to be the new knives from Remette. Well, they're new to us, guys.
New to the shop.
Yeah. So I've got the B. Sorry, make sure I'm over here in frame. You guys can see this. It's going to be black G10 on the handles. I love that they did these like milling circles up here at the top. It's kind of like you see through that knife. Deep carry pocket clip. The thumb studs don't bother me. They are a little big, but surprisingly, that's not too much for me. Flicks out really nice. And then my favorite part of this bad boy, little toothpick. I'm trying to make sure I'm centered in here, guys.
Tyler says Remette has some sweet designs. Remette has some really sweet designs. We're really excited to have them in house and have them in hand. We're really excited.
And these are all thanks to Quinn over here. He's the one that told us to bring them in. Give these knives a shot. So I love that this thing has like a little lock-in mechanism right there.
Yeah, so it's really well designed.
Slides in, hold it in place.
14C28N for the blade steel on that guy, right?
Yep.
Awesome.
And then price point is going to be $57 when we get these. If you guys are looking to grab these, they'll be in store first, obviously, and then we'll have them on the website at some point. I think we're still waiting for the rest of our order to get here, which are just going to be different blade variations, but we'll have those on the site as well. So I like this one, man. I think
that's a really nice. It's a really good value. 14C28N. G10 handle scales, you know what I mean? If you're not looking for anything with, you know, crazy frills, if you just need something that has use, has utility about it, this is definitely the way to go. Plus that toothpick is so sweet. A nice modern touch on a traditional, you know, knife feature. Love that.
Yeah.
So next up from Remette, we've got their folding knife. Some of their names are a little simple. So this one is just the folding knife, I believe. We've got the shredded carbon fiber on the handle for that guy. M390 for the blade steel on that. And that one is going to be a button lock there. So when you press that button, that releases the blade. Got a really nice action on it. It's pretty ergonomic. You can get a decent choke up on the blade there. Really nice design there. I believe that M390 is coming in with 59 to 61 for the hardness on there.
Yeah.
So right at optimum hardness.
Yeah, I think it's between 61 and 63 that you get like the best features out of that. Chris, blink twice if you need a new knife. I need thousands of new knives, man. I'm sorry. But yeah, Jack, real quick, because I did see your message and I don't want to forget about it as it goes through the chat, man. We won't be at Blade Show West. I wish we could make it, but it's not going to happen this year unless you guys want to email us and tell Matt to send me immediately. Like, pay for everything and we'll go out there. And then, hey, Susie, yeah, Tyler already said that he messaged us. I'm not sure why we're not seeing the message, but I gave him our email, info@houseofblade, so he's going to send us a message there as well. Let's see. Do you have the hand feel? A hand feel? I'm assuming that's another one of Remette's knives.
No.
Not either. It is with the rest of our knives being delivered, or we didn't place an order for that one. We just grabbed a few of their most popular models to try the brand out. Let's see. That folding knife is sick. I'm assuming this one. This one's pretty cool too. So the thumb studs
really nice.
again are fairly on the larger side, but I actually like these because they have like a little bit of milling on them.
Side, yeah.
So it makes it a little easier. It's kind of like the same thing with thumb discs. I don't like thumb discs, but when they put that milling on there, like with the Mariner, it makes it a lot easier.
That apparently that blade finish is pearlescent. That's what Remette calls it too.
Oh.
I can see that it's a little bit different, you know, but
I don't know if that translates really on. Well, I mean,
a little bit, I guess, a little bit.
Showing up.
It's got a look about it. It's got a uniqueness to it, I would say.
Pretty cool.
I like big studs, and I cannot lie. I'm right there with you, Ian. I like big thumb studs too.
Let's see. Code Barbarian, everyone, wink, wink, get yourself a discount. Exactly, you guys will get a discount on most of the knives on the website. Like I said, these will be up in a couple weeks. We're just getting everything ready to make sure that they look great on the site. Let's see, just making sure we don't miss anyone before we jump to the next one. And I believe the rest of these are M390, right?
Yeah, everything else is M390 and tie.
This one is the folding, if I'm not mistaken, right? The camp.
Yeah, the wild species camp knife.
Okay, yeah. There's some crazy names with these.
Some crazy
guys.
names.
Yeah, I was just expecting like a quick little model name on these, but definitely a little different. I do like the pocket clip on this one. I love how it curves with that handle.
Mm-hmm.
And then that milling right there, that relief cut that they did. I don't know how I feel about front flippers still. I'm kind of out on the edge of those just because sometimes they work really well and sometimes they don't for me.
I will say we have a few more front flippers to go through today from Remette, and of the ones that we're going to show off, definitely that is my favorite of their front flippers offerings that we have. So if you are into front flippers, I would definitely go with the wild species or the camp knife, the camp folding knife. A really, really ergonomic, easy to use front flick.
It sounds nice whenever it opens. The action's really smooth. Again, M390 running on these. Looks like we have some internal milling on there, so lighten it up. It looks really good. I mean, they did a good job on this one.
Yeah, that one's really nice.
And for the most part, pretty sterile. I mean, they didn't really, other than the pocket, it looks like they did everything on the pocket clip, which I think that kind of sucks, and not in a bad way, just I would prefer it would not be there. I love what Tactile did, how they did the backspacer. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Just like something
looks really nice.
Yeah, that's
looks
just
really nice.
Not in the way. And then just keep the rest of it sterile. like something like that.
Yeah, that looks really good. All
What's your opinion on thumb discs? Did we answer that one?
Yeah, I think so. As long as they've got the milling.
Yeah. So for instance, like James Brand has thumb discs on their, what was it?
Mariner 2.
No, James Brand.
Oh, right. Not tactile.
Forgetting the name of the knife.
Redstone?
No, it's not the Redstone. Redstone, I think, has like the crossbar lock.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
It's not the Barnes.
Carter.
The Carter.
Yeah,
so it has that thumb disc, and they did add kind of like a layered, like it gets bigger as it goes up. It wasn't enough to keep my thumb from sliding off. I don't like it, whether it's an Emerson from Kershaw or something like that. The thumb disc is just not the best way for me to open a knife. I think I would take a front flipper over a thumb disc opening method, if anything. So hopefully that lets you guys know where I land on that. What up, Wyatt?
I don't have a thumb disc knife yet, so maybe that's a good excuse to go out and get a new knife.
Yeah,
right? Hey.
I had the Carter whenever they had first started coming out, and I was like, nope. I immediately sent it back because it wasn't going to be a knife that I used, and I didn't want to hold on to it. So, let's see. Ty Cobb saying, "What's up? What's up, man? Appreciate you jumping in." We were just going through some Remette knives, talking about the new stuff that's hitting. I'm on the edge of liking front flippers. Then I press down in a sweeping motion. I think when it's done right, it's a piece of cake, right? A little bit of wrist movement in there and no problem. But there are some that just have really stiff detents, and before I know it, I've already like tore up my thumb. So I think it does 100% need to be done right. And if not, add the secondary method, which would be the thumb studs. But see, the problem with this one is if that front flipper didn't work for me, these thumb studs are the larger ones, but they're smooth, so it's really hard to kind of grip onto it. Let's see. Redstone is so bad it gives hot garbage a bad name. I've never actually had one. I think they did like a red and like white one. Kind of gave me like some Nike Air Max vibes. I thought that one was sick, but
I'm not crazy about it myself.
Quick side topic question, if you guys might answer on live. But I came in Monday for sharpening a blade and was left with a pretty wicked burr. Wondering if I could get it resharpened. Yeah, of course, man. Bring it in. If we left a burr on there, it needs to be stropped a little bit more. I'm curious as to what knife you had and who sharpened it, man. Bring it in, man. I'll touch it up for you. Me or Matt will take care of it. Let's see. I won a metaphor and a giveaway scares me to front flip.
Sometimes the front flippers are scary. Like with the Jax Wolfs, when I get an after hours in hand, that one always sketches me out a little bit to front flip. I have cut myself right here on the meat of my thumb pretty good with the front flippers before, so I definitely understand that fear.
Small Sabenza and PM2. Must have been when I wasn't here, man, but yeah, dude, you're welcome to bring it in. I'll be here Friday. If not, Matt is here tomorrow and Friday as well. Or Quinn, I'm not sure what days.
I'll be here Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I won't.
Yeah.
No, I won't.
So,
never mind.
Are you here tomorrow?
At 2. I'm here tomorrow, 2 to 6.
Just bring it in, man. We'll definitely.
Scotty says, which blade shape do you boys like? What about you, Chris? What blade shape do you like?
Man, you know what? I was going to say drop point, but reverse Tonto. I love the 940, that blade shape. I'll take it all day long. Okay. And if not that, just the straight up Tonto.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the aggressive look. Harpoon,
like
a harpoon on the blade with the Tanto, the harpoon Tantos. I think they're sick. I love it. I'll always go for those.
Absolutely.
No matter who makes them. It was like, man, if it looks aggressive enough, I'll pick that knife up.
I'm going to have to thoroughly agree with that, dude. Specifically the harpoon Tantos, where you can choke up a little bit on the blade. That is my absolute favorite blade shape. I like the utility that you get out of the Tanto shape. If you don't mind sharpening it, I really think that, those are really nice blade shapes. Spear point for me. Spear point's a good one.
Let's see. Wyatt says, how about 250? Eyes. 250 what? I'll wait for him to pop back in. I don't know what. Maybe we said something and I skipped past it.
Possibly. I can't think of what.
Ty Cobb. Can I make it right now? By chance, I'm 10 minutes out. Yeah, dude, you come. Obviously we're in the studio, but pop in. Matt's over there, and Sam as well, so they can take care of it. Just let them know that you came in for a sharpening, that there was a burr. They'll take care of it. Let's see, Ian.
Tonto with the ninja vibes.
Blood is a flex now. Is it? I don't know, man. If I can be honest, when I'm at shows, and obviously we love showing off knives, but when you cut yourself and just kind of walk away and leave the knife sitting there, we gotta clean it up later, that's not flex. Let's see, spear point for me. Spear point's not bad. The spear point is either done really good or it's kind of an issue, like the way that it tapers at the top. So the way we sharpen, we usually put things on a clamp so that way we get a consistent edge. Some people freehand because they've been doing it long enough, but those spear points, when they taper at the the tip to kind of bring that that blade stock down, we can't clamp on anything, so we're actually going even further down to find a flat. And then I feel like that kind of messes up the angles that we're kind of doing. So
100%.
I was like, I had a spear point. I think it's posted on the website right now. I had a spear point hinder, and that was always the big thing of it. Just me never being able to clamp that on there, so I always had to get someone to freehand it for me. So, Tanto with the ninja vibes. Yeah, man. I just think they look cool, and I don't know if that's just
comfy to hold too.
Yeah.
With you, I mean, when you can get good purchase on the blade, those ergos are unbeatable.
Let's see, drop point specifically, the Nkosi/Sabenza drop point with the signature thumb ramp. Man, if we were talking about just CRK blade shapes, obviously we only have a couple to go off of, but I would go Nsingo just because I think
really nice.
I think it looks really sick. I love that it's got that little swedge at the top. Drop point's not bad, but it's just, it's drop point. So if I was picking something like unique, and I wouldn't do the Tanto just because that, again, that's another weird one where we never,
it's a hard one to sharpen.
We're never able to match that 100% unless, we're freehanding that. So I was like, I just feel like it doesn't line up perfectly.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So I'd go Nsingo on that one.
I would go Nsingo with CRK as well for favorite blade shape.
All right, man. Well, I'm sorry. I was like, we kind of went on
let's
these topics.
Let's move on to this next one. So next up from Remette, we have got the disassembly knife, the MK1 disassembly knife. This is one of my favorites that we've got in so far. It has a very nice look to it, very clean.
Yeah.
As you can tell that there's no hardware, it's got a faceless hardware design. So in order to take down the knife, we have a switch right there. We'll go ahead and pull down on that switch. You can see that. And then pull back on the top frame. And it slides off like that, exposing our hardware for us to take the knife the rest of the way apart. It is still functional in this configuration, but it does have an exposed bit of the blade right there. So watch out, because you can cut yourself on this guy after you've taken the back of the frame off. That guy is going to be in titanium and M390 as well. Same Rockwell hardness.
And $350 is the price point on that.
And this is a really ergonomic knife. I mean, the feel of this guy in hand is really nice. I mean, surprising even.
Yeah, I think they did a lot of things right on this one. Looks very futuristic to me personally. I love that clean look. Yeah, Cybertruck-esque, I guess you could say. Again, they did the big thumb studs, but these also have the milling patterns or the jimping, whatever you want to call it, on there. That texturing, and it's subtle. It's not super crazy. I wish the camera would pick it up a little bit better, but those are on there, so it makes it a little easier to flick out.
Ian, the Rockwell hardness on that takedown on that disassembly knife is 59 to 61.
Yeah.
All of Remette's M390 is going to be treated at 59 to 61.
Yeah. So I think that's a great one. I do. You know what? Matt said it pretty well. That it kind of reminds him of a Glock slide, the way that it kind of comes off. So that's cool. I wish that the blade wasn't so exposed
after the disassembly.
It's Rockwell.
Yeah.
I wish the blade wasn't exposed as far, that far out, especially because when you're disassembling it like that, you don't want that sticking out there. I've had things kind of come back and
bite you.
Yeah,
that happens.
So that one's pretty cool. And then like I said, $350. We are using their site to kind of price these because we are not 100%. Everything's not here, so we haven't done the pricing. But yeah, site says 350, so it's not too bad. This thing definitely has some weight to it, though. I think it's heavier than any of the other knives we've had.
It is. It's definitely a heavy boy.
Let's see. I like the Ultim piece on the back myself. Ultim piece. Rock Wall
is my favorite small knife. That is a good knife. The tactile rock wall.
I don't like the way that it looks.
Because of you don't like the way that it looks.
Yeah.
I think it's got a nice
gentlemanly appeal
to it.
I'm not hating. I love the brand. It's not that. It's just, first of all, it's like it's already a liner, so I was like that kind of throws me off, and it's just, I don't know. The design-wise is very bland to me.
Oh yeah. I have the Topo rock wall. I think I've shown it off on the stream as well, and it's definitely one of my favorite pieces. I do enjoy that knife.
I think it's pretty cool that they're doing the different milling patterns on it. The plain one definitely didn't catch my eye, but the golf, those look cool. But I've always loved the milling and stuff that they do. Earl, what's going on, man? You didn't miss the live. We're maybe halfway through the knives for Remette, and we've just kind of been going through the chat, saying some things or talking about some topics that people are throwing out, like blade shapes and stuff like that. So next up, this is going to be, I'll make sure I'm saying this right, because I just call it the Falcon knife, but it does have a longer name if I'm...
Peregrine.
Yeah. Peregrine Falcon.
Peregrine.
So this is going to be the one with that... Dang, that's not even showing up. There it goes. Try and get some light in there. And for this specific case, we actually made sure to have a light so we could show it off a little bit better. I don't know. That's going to show through.
We do have this one in... two configurations. So we do have the flat tie as well, and that flat tie one does have a lightning pattern as well.
A little bit of that Timascus.
A little bit of that Timascus on the bolster.
Yeah, going all the way through. I'm sorry the lights are kind of just not doing this thing justice, but it does look really cool in the light.
A little bit easier to catch in the light.
Again, these are going to be in 390. And I think this one's the coolest one, not just because it's a Tanto, but it's going to have that button lock right there, and then it's also going to have the liner. So you push that over, close it up, or you flick it open, flick it close with that big old push button, and then front flipper as well. So they're giving you a lot of options with these. See, that one almost like jacked me up. Spidey flick. Front flick, and then throw a little wrist in there. Sorry, camera's awkward. And then, yeah, that button. So
button deploy. Definitely the fidgetiest offering.
Yeah, this is just like a big old toy made for anybody who likes to play with knives. Pocket clip, I feel like they could do a little bit more with that, but I think they're doing a lot of cool things in this knife, as well as adding that safety in there, so that way it's locked up. Yeah, so once it's open, it's open. There's no closing that up once that safety's on there. Flip that closed again. Actually, I don't. There it goes.
The safety doesn't actuate when it's closed. The safety will only actuate when it's on, which keeps your finger from accidentally hitting that pivot and closing the knife on your phalanges.
Got any Rex 21 Spideys? You are out of luck. I sold the last one today. What I was talking about, I sold a bailout. Biggest transaction for the day, besides some corporate orders, I sold the Rex 121 Spyderco, a Benchmade bailout, a Microtech MSI, and then another Microtech, I think it was the SOCOM by Reich. So it was pretty sick to have that big sale. But yeah, that was the last of the Rex that we had. Usually the last one is always sitting down in the store, kind of tucked away in the case, and then we just have that one customer that comes in, sees it, takes it like that.
Snaps it up. Is the dude next to Cris a Remette rep? No.
No, man. Quinn works for us. He's not a Remette rep. I would love to have some of the knife makers and the reps from the companies that come in and do the live stream with us. So maybe that's something we do, like our Kershaw rep or something, come in here and talk to you guys and get you guys to buy all kinds of stuff. But
awesome.
Later stuff. But
so,
hey, maybe you should go work for
Hey,
Remette.
maybe hit him up. Hit him up. You guys gotta watch out.
Let them know, man.
So next up and last up actually is going to be the swordfish. This is the one that we've been building up to. Definitely the most exciting of all of the ones we got in. This is their gravity knife offering. So right here, this is going to be the flat tie Nebula one. They've got some nice milling on the front and back there. Nice milling down the sides. And when you go and actuate the button, the two jaws on the side open up, which allow the knife to fall out. It is then caught by those jaws underneath, if you can see it, underneath the tang of the knife. Really, really fun deployment method. It feels really, really great in hand. M390 for this guy and tie as well. And just super fun. One of the features of this knife that I do really appreciate is if you do manage to not actuate the knife all the way, we are not grinding against our bevel right there. It's actually hitting the bottom part of the knife right there when it closes on the blade midway through. So we don't have to worry about chipping our blade or prematurely dulling it out or anything like that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, it's a really nice, I'm glad that they thought about that, you know.
Accidentally stabbed someone on stream. Just kidding. Just joking. We're safe here, kinda. Not really. Man.
Ian says, "Can you get Tim Reeve?"
I
That would be
will
great.
do my best, but it probably won't happen until we're a little bit
That'd be great.
bigger. And I can catch him down here. They don't come to Blade Show Texas as of right now. I wish that was different, but maybe. Yeah, maybe when we can get him down here and stuff, that'd be pretty sick. Maybe I can talk to Tom from Notorious EDC or Israel over at Arcane, which we just had a great conversation with him. He came and dropped off our next order, so I'll have some Arcane to show you guys on the next live stream that we'll be dropping next week.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking CRK was at every blade. No, actually, that's why we had Unumzons at the last Blade Show and then the Blade Show before that. So we actually asked them if we can, since they're not coming, if we can actually show represent the brand, have the product there so that way customers can still that are making it out to Blade Show Texas can actually pick up some of their products. And it makes it easier because we're a dealer for them. So no biggie. They've always kind of set some things aside. So that's usually why I'm able to hook up so many people with Unumzons and stuff at the show. Specifically because they go out of their way to make sure we're stocked up. But that's not a direct talk with Tim. That's usually just talking with one of our reps, and then they get us taken care of. You want to pass me the DLC one?
Yeah. So we do have two other configurations of that swordfish.
I think it would be cool to have some makers on, though, guys. If you guys want us to. Maybe
we need to
do
get
like a
Israel.
sideshow or something. We can do a live stream or, I don't know. We'll come up with something. It won't be necessarily the live stream, but if we do like a podcast where you guys can ask some questions and then we'll kind of take that to the makers and you guys can get your questions answered by them. I think it'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I like the DLC one. Tyler says that's a great deal for y'all. Remember
me when you see the Impinda.
Yeah, of course, man. I don't know when those are coming back, but it would be pretty cool to have them on the show. All right, so this one I love the nebula that they did on this. It was a good pattern.
Looks so good.
I know sometimes it's kind of hit or miss with these, but the DLC, which God, I hope shows up in the light. It looks really good in person. I know the light's kind of not doing it justice.
Not doing it justice. It does. It looks really good though.
And then these are the slips. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this in here so you guys can see it. Each one of these gravity knives comes with this slip, and I hope I'm putting it in there right. I just assumed that that's the way you would put it in there.
That's what the picture on their website shows.
Little slip, so you can throw it in your pocket. And you were telling me that they originally designed this not to have the clip on it.
Mm-hmm. And that's why we have the sheath. Because they were going to give it to us without a clip, but then late stage production they decided to put a clip on there, which I'm glad they did, because if you don't want a clip you can take it off, but if you do want the clip you need to have it. Yeah,
there's no milling out your own stuff or your holes to throw them in there. What kind of fun things would you guys want us to do? new guessing knives part 2. Yeah, guys, obviously this show is not just for us to come on here and just show you our knives. It's to connect with you guys, the people that do show up here, which we really appreciate, by the way. We've been growing in subscribers, and you guys are always here and we appreciate it. So whatever you guys want to see, which we can actually jump into the next couple of lives we've got planned. Not next week because it's with Sam, and that's going to be a little bit of a surprise, but the week after that, the next 9th. Time Quinn's on, it'll be October 9th. We are going to do a
Hot Wings challenge.
Yeah.
Hot Wings challenge. So we'll have 10 wings that progressively go up in spice levels. Each of us will have the 10 wings, and we'll do questions from you guys, HOB themed questions, knife themed questions that will kind of bounce off of each other while you guys watch us struggle with the heat and drool all over ourselves. It should be fun.
Yeah, we're gonna need to get like milk and like ice cream,
some water, some milk. We're gonna need it all.
Yeah, apparently it's gonna get really bad, so
it'll be fun.
I'm
excited, man.
You guys make sure you tune in, and I'll make sure that we have something special for you guys, part of that live stream. So I'm not gonna say what it is, but make sure you're there on the October 9th just to be there. Nice. We'll be in the area October 11th. Oh man,
nice.
Make it a little earlier than that. Ian says, I would love for this to be a solid hour. So we would too, man. Usually we do kind of go a little bit longer. If you guys need to, we can start a little bit earlier. But typically we're just doing this because we're open within the last hour of us being over here for the live stream. So that way we can obviously return the product that we take over to the studio, to the store and things like that. So we just need like the last like 10 minutes for like cleanup, shut off all the lights because I don't want my sign dying. But yeah, I wish that we could go a little bit longer too. And typically that's just, as long as people are interacting with us in the chat, we'll stay. We'll keep talking.
Absolutely. Yeah. We do have some new hoodies to show off. We've got the OD green one right here with the pinstripe on the back. Is that coming through, Chris? Can they see my
Yep, they can see the pinstripe.
Artwork? Awesome.
And then the next one is going to be a design from last year. So we've got the Jazz Knife Shop logo, but this time we did them in a gray
charcoal.
Yeah, charcoal
hoodie.
Looks
good.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
It does look really good.
Looks really good.
These are a little bit, I want to say these are a little bit thicker. Than those.
Yeah.
They have different hoodie strings. So these are going to be a little bit thicker. Those are thinner.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously these are going to have that little metal tie. But if you guys are interested in these, we will be putting them up on the site. Or if you're local, just
stop in
the store. Yeah, we have, I think we pretty much have every size. I want to say there's a couple in 3XL, and that's as high as we go. But any new caps? Yeah, we've got a whole bunch. This one was new and made for me because I sweated through my last one. But I went ahead and went with the camo because I don't know why, but I wasn't a camo person before, but it is kind of grown on me now. So
I like a good camo.
Yeah,
I've always liked a good camo.
But yeah, the hoodies will be. They should be available now, right?
Yeah. Yes, they are.
If they aren't available today, tomorrow, or the day after that, Matt's pretty quick about it. Any Knife Life hats? Yes. So we do. I think there's that one right there. We are getting a couple more. I think somebody got this one. I can't remember. It might be Knives Are Lives. Yeah, Knives Are Life. He did pick that one up. We've got new hoodies, couple new shirts. I think the latest shirt was purple, right? We did a purple one.
Yeah.
We did that one for the ladies. They were requesting a shirt. And then we just did a gray card. We did a deck of cards on the back of one.
Yes, the gray.
So it's just got a bunch of different cards. It's the ace and
HOB
different cards like that, the spades. And then I'm trying to remember what the other shirt was. Oh, this one. Yeah. So we did the red and black knife shop because obviously I wanted a red and black shirt to go with the entire theme of red and black, the HOB colors and my favorite colors. So let's see. I need that one, Chris. Ian, which one? The Jazz or the pinstripe? Let's see. Senor Esteban. Need a bench made or that Nebula, a cruiser, and now a hat, it seems.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The shopping list grows on Wednesday, doesn't it?
Yeah. Speaking of cruisers, guys, I'm going to pull mine out just to show you guys. So I've got the 5.0 right here. And we just made our payment to receive our exclusive cruisers. So I have 4.0s and 5.0s coming. They are going to be limited stock. So I dropped it already in the cruiser group. If you guys aren't in the cruiser group, please go join Mike Cruz, Inky EDC Facebook group. We are going to be dropping these on the site. So I'm going to drop some in the group. Some people have already claimed some as well, or did like a pre-in, but that doesn't guarantee them a spot. We are going to do a quick drop in there, and then we're going to do the rest on the site. And for you guys, if you're interested, so if you're looking to get a wallet you can customize, make sure you guys are obviously here in the live. Maybe we'll do a quick giveaway or something in here. I'll figure that out. You just need a red and black Chardonnay now. I know, man, I shouldn't have given away that one you brought, but Kevin King makes these like leather patches from Mike Cruz, and I thought they were sick. I'm in the group, but def in. Yeah, we did like a OD green with a coyote tan. I want to say maybe brown. It just depends on what light you're in, but it looks sick. We did the black loop. We were gonna do tan loop, but it just wouldn't look right with the stitching. And I was kind of shooting for like an overlander kind of thing. If you guys have seen the old school tactile pin, that's kind of what I was going for. So we'll have those soon. I believe the 4.0 is going to be 130, 135. The 5.0s are going to be a little bit more, I think 160 or higher. But they're definitely cool and they're limited. We're not going to do them again. And they'll have our logo kind of stamped on the inside or on the outside, depending which one you get. Let's see, did I miss anyone else? Yeah, Ian, let me know which hoodie you need, man. You know, I'll make sure you get taken care of. And I think I may be dropping off my handles for the Anna. Oh yeah, that's right, man. I forgot that we had talked about the anodizing. Yeah, like I said, we just need to talk to Matt, or he'll walk me through the process and I'll knock them out for you. Just make sure that they're titanium. I believe we kind of already talked about that. But yeah, so back to the Remette knives. Again, I hope you guys are excited about these. They are going to be available probably next week in the store. And then the week after that, we should have them on the website. Which one's, just give me your favorite one right now.
Swordfish.
Swordfish?
100%. The Nebula, plain Jane, titanium swordfish.
Too many gravity knives, man.
Oh yeah. And you know me, I am
like
all about those gravity knives.
Yeah. The sound is the best part.
Oh yeah.
Let me not stab myself. Put it right in the mic. It definitely has a good sound. If I had to choose my favorite, I'm probably gonna go with this one. And like we talked about earlier, for anybody that missed it, it's gonna be the Tanto that kind of does this one for me. It's just, I don't know. These two definitely just look like they are from the future, so I'm always down to have something like futuristic in the collection. Y'all should do an HOB Facebook group with exclusive stuff. Yeah, that is something that the great mind of Susie has already suggested, and we are going to do it. It's just a problem of who is going to manage that thing from beginning to end, I guess you could say. So I'll get on it. I'm going to get on it, and then I'll make sure to let you guys know. Yeah, we'll make sure that you guys get something cool out of it if we do the group. Be sick. I still really like this one, man.
That one's
this
really
one
nice.
Too, but it's just,
as far as front flippers go.
Yeah, even though it's plain, it feels really good. Did we do a price on this one?
I don't think we said what that one comes out to be.
This one's $185, guys. They do have a Timascus version, but I don't think that's one that we picked up. So $185 for this one's not bad. The B, I think, is the
best deal.
Yeah, the best
for
price.
Sure. Across the board, though, great value.
Yeah, I don't. This one's grown on me, and literally, it's just because of that toothpick. I think EDM, Brandon, Everyday Minimalist, he has like a little Thai toothpick that I forget who made it. but I don't think they make them anymore. And that one was pretty cool. Hopefully, let me check this real quick. And then the B, we talked that price right too. That one was $57.
$57.
Yeah, not bad. I don't think you go wrong with that.
Did we give them prices on the Falcons?
Falcon prices were $245.
$245, and that is such a good deal.
That's for the plain tie. That Timascus one is $10 more, so $255. Did I say that right? Yep, $255. Perfect. Just make sure I didn't click on the wrong one. So
and that's a great deal for the factor. Like everything you get, that's a really, really nice deal.
Yeah, I think it's, like I said, just change the clip, and I don't have any gripes about this knife. I mean, even though it's got that front flipper, it's not the main option of opening, which is perfect for me because I can't do it all the time. So I might have to pick one of these bad boys up. All right, let's see. Well, I think that's pretty much everything we brought.
Yeah, that's all we brought.
It's getting close to us jumping out here, guys. I do appreciate everyone that jumped in and everything you guys said. Of course, if you guys have any ideas, you're more than welcome to message us on what we should be doing for the show over at info@houseofblades, or just message me and Susie on Instagram. Usually we're the ones that answer. So whatever you guys want to see, that's what we're here for. If you guys want me to get a unicorn, I'm going to go find a unicorn. So let us know, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
See you guys later.